All right, we are going to hit every muscle for this workout. So make sure all your dumbbells are laid out around you. So if you have to pause the video, do so, because you may need to drop. You may need to up your weight because we're going to hit every muscle. And so you may be lifting differently. So we're going to go right into it. Start shoulder press. I have a slight bend in my knee. Now, I don't want you to look at what weight I'm using because I am batching workouts today. So I've already done, by the time of this filming, 10 different workouts. So you do you. Just make sure that anytime that you need to either up your weight or drop your weight, because we're going to be doing 20 to 30 reps of some of these exercises. So you may need to drop your weight or you may need to up it. So we are going to hit every muscle for this workout and for a great full body. Make sure and keep your core in. Give me 5 more of these shoulder presses. Now, if you have shoulder issues, just drop that weight. That's all you got to do is drop that weight. All right, last one. All right, so we're going to walk side to side during our rest time. So while you're resting, I'm going to show you what our next exercise is. So we're going to do front lateral to the side and down. Front, side, and down. So you may need to drop that weight. Make sure that you try to build your home gym from 3 pounds, 3, 5, 8, 10, 12, 15, 17, 20. Get all of those increments. All right, here we go. Front, side, and down. Now, notice when I come down, I'm keeping the tension. So I'm not like dropping it like this, okay? I'm keeping the tension. Make sure and slow and controlled. Don't feel like you have to stay up with me. You do you. But as soon as I rest, then you go. And then when you see this video come back around, just try to make sure that you do all of the reps. That is what progressive overload is that you try to get better each time, each workout, each video that you see. Make sure and keep your core in, core nice and tight. Give me 5 more. Two more. And 1 more. Now, most everyone does my sweat option from their home. So I want you to take it outside if you can. If it's a beautiful day, even if it's a cloudy day. So getting outside, especially in the morning, sets your natural circadian rhythm. And that is your clock to wake up and to go to bed. And as you know, we get older, our sleep schedule just goes off. We do not sleep very well. So I want you to remember to try to do that if you're not sleeping well. All right, so now we're going to do back pulls. I want you to get in a frog squat, and here we go. So I want you to feel this right behind your bra, and you're in a frog squat. So this is a compound movement. You're feeling this in your legs and in your back. Now, if it's too much for you with your legs, if they're shaking, just bend over like this, okay? And just next time, work up to a frog squat. So this is an alternative, or you can go back to the frog squat. Make sure that you're breathing. Inhale, exhale. You have to breathe. You do not want to hold your breath when you're working out. 2 more. All right, take your rest time. So we're going to, remember, this is movement. This is what I do. I feel like I'm just like have ants in my pants all the time. I am always moving. I will actually do my laundry and take up loads because we have a stairs and go upstairs just to get my steps in. Okay, our next exercise is we're going to do butterflies. So grab the dumbbell that you think you need, and here we go. You want to make a line down the middle of your back. Just pretend like you're making a line down the middle of your back. If your lower back is hurting, then drop your dumbbells. And you can drop your dumbbells at any time while you're doing the workout. And just grab a ladder pair. 5 more. All right, take your rest time. Grab you some water during our rest time. So remember, with this workout, we are hitting every muscle. So our next exercise is we are going to do crossovers. So you want a slight bend in your knee, and here we go. Crossing over. Now you have known how I've talked about in previous videos that you look at the muscle that you're working because it's a mind to muscle connection. That's how you get your mind to muscle connection. So I really want you to turn that pinky in, and that'll get the cap of the bicep. Really turn that pinky in. And if you have kids at home, have them join you. Lead by example. Don't tell them what to do. Show them what to do. So I promise you, they see you working out, they're going to grab now make sure if they're under, 12 and under that they do not lift very heavy. Get them little play weights and things like that, or, like a 1 pound, and make them feel like they're doing something. All right, 3 more each side. Also, when you work out from outside, put sunscreen on your face, but you'll get a tan on the rest of your body. Feels so good. All right, take your rest time. So walk side to side. This is getting your steps in, little things like this. Wash your dishes, going side by side. When I'm talking on the phone, when I'm working, I am walking when I'm talking, unless I have to be writing something down. I do have a treadmill that has a board across it, and I try to walk on 1.0, but if I'm really concentrating, I can't, multitask, and so I have known to fall. All right, here we go. Alternating hammer curls. All right, really, really mind to muscle connection. Look at that bicep. Squeeze that bicep. Squeeze it. That's the only way. It's almost like when you do your glutes. If you're not squeezing your glutes, you're not working your glutes. So we want to squeeze that bicep. Squeeze it. Mind to muscle connection. We want pretty biceps. We want pretty arms. We want to always be able to wear those sleeveless tops. Pull that core in. You're always working your core. Breathe. Five more each side. You've got this. Again, at any time you need to drop the weight, you just drop the weight. One more each side. Filming all day today. I am going to have one funny tan for sure. Okay, walk side to side. All right, so we're going to do tricep kickbacks. So you're going to lean over, kind of like when you do the butterflies, and we're going to tricep kickbacks. So grab your dumbbells. Here we go. Alternating. Head in line with your body. Pull that core in, always using your core. Now remember, after you work out, you want to make sure that you eat protein post-workout. Within the hour is great. I'm not a big fan of protein shakes, but if you are, working outside and you're hot and that's all you feel like you can get in, then you do a protein shake. Whey protein is my favorite. I don't like women really to have soy because it messes with their hormones. Or if you're doing a protein shake before night, if you haven't got your protein in, you can do a casein because it's slowly digestible and it actually will help you sleep better. All right, take your rest time. Get those steps in, side to side. Now, I do want you to drop the weight on this next exercise because those are tricep swings. So you have your shoulders and your triceps you're working. So you're going to be doing this. Shoulders, triceps, shoulders, triceps. So you'll have to drop your weight a little bit. Even if you're using cans, you're having some resistant training. So that's what it is. You want to put some resistance. All right, here we go. The older you get, you have to resistant train because we lose muscle mass every single day. And that is the only way, is eating protein, and that is lifting weights, which is resistance training. So you have to put resistance on there to keep that lean muscle. And that is the best way for you to age gracefully. We all want to be able to carry our groceries in, not have to depend on someone else to do it. And my goal is to carry all of my groceries in one trip, which I shouldn't say that because I take all of my trips, rest, all my trips of laundry up if I need to get my steps in. But the goal is, when you come in from grocery shopping, you want to carry them all in. All right, so now you're going to grab one dumbbell, and we're gonna do squat to curtsy, okay? So let me show you what one is. So squat, that's one. All right, so jump in with me. You want to stay down low. If you have to stand up at any time, you can do this, but try to stay down low. Squat to curtsy. If you have to drop the dumbbell, then you can do this, okay? And stay down low. Remember, we can modify anything. Squat to curtsy. All right, take your rest time. So, make sure and always keep your dumbbells near you because you never know when you're going to need them. All right, so now we're going to do side squats. So, put the dumbbells right here, or you can put them right here, whatever works best for you. All right, so here we go. Side squats. Keep your core pulled in. Side squats. This is usually anyone with knee issues are able to do anything side or reverse, which is your posterior chain. Stay down low. You're doing great. Two more each side. And take your rest time. Okay, our next exercise is we're going to be doing deadlifts. So you want to hinge back. So hinge back. You're hinging back. You're not squatting. You're hinging back. All right, so here we go. You want the dumbbells to skim your body. And you're just going right past your knees. Really squeeze your booty. It's not going to get tighter if you do not squeeze it. I'm squeezing. You got this. We're halfway there. Squeeze. Push those glutes to the wall, like somebody is grabbing you at the hips and pulling you back. Keep your head in line your body. 10 more. Don't come all the way up. Keep a slight bend in your knees to really get those glutes. 5 more. Squeeze. All right, take your rest time. So our next exercise is going to be reverse lunges. So again, I'm trying to do everything either side to side or backwards. So anyone with knee issues, now you can also hold onto a chair or something, just as long as you're not putting all of your weight on it. All right, here we go, alternating. All right, I am doing these uphill. This should be a great workout. So alternating. This is a little bit more glute activation, alternating like this, going uphill. Keep going. Like I said, if you need to slightly hold on to something, you can do that. Just don't be putting all your weight on it. It's kind of like when you see someone at the gym doing a Stairmaster and they're leaning on the handles. They're not working their glutes or their legs at all with leaning on it. 2 more each side. All right, take your rest time. So our next exercise is going to be monster walks. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you're just going to be kind of going forward and backwards. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm pivoting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pivot. 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got this. If you have to stand up at any time, stand up. You got this. Make sure you're breathing. All right. Take your rest time. And now we're going to do squats. So we've hit every muscle. We started at the top. We're going down to the bottom. And then we'll finish with core. All right, so here we go. Squat. Shoulder width apart. And go. Don't stand all the way up. We want to keep tension on the glutes. You're doing great. We're halfway there. You got this. If you're releasing your natural endorphins, you're going to be a better person for getting this workout in. It's the best medicine that there is. 3 more. Alrighty, and you're done with squats. All right, you ready? We are going to do some plyometrics. So all you need is your body weight. So at any time you need to rest, you just stop and rest, okay? So right now we're just gonna warm up and we're gonna walk side to side, kind of get down low. We're gonna get that heart rate up, do body weight plyometrics, okay? Now, I've had 3 kids, and I've really worked on Kegels through my dietitian exercise program. So if you cannot do any of the jumping, you just modify and go slower. All right, so our first exercise is jumping jacks. So if you cannot jump like this, then I want you to do this, okay? But if I can work on it at 51, have 3 kids, you can work on it too, I promise you. It just takes a lot of time and patience. Make sure that you're breathing. Give me 10 more. All right, so during our rest time, we're gonna walk side to side. All right, so now we're gonna do the Heisman. All right, here we go. So there's 1, 2, 3. Really move those feet. Really breathe. Five more. All right, walk side to side. You got this. Okay, so this is our recovery. So if anytime you need to recover, then I want you to do this. All right, here we go. Jog in place. Really, really kick your booty. Pull that core in. You've got this. You want to move around, make it more fun. Go in circles. You do that. Really, really kick that booty. Move those arms. The more movement, the more calories burned. I know you ladies like that. All right, here we go. Side to side, recovery. You got this. Side to side. All right, so now we're gonna do mommy kicks. So here we go. So, I think they really should be called mummy kicks, not mommy kicks. If it's too much for you to do with your hands, then put your hands on your hip. I promise you, I am not out of breath, and that I have been filming today, and so I have done a lot of workouts today. All right, so here we go. Mommy kicks, recovery. Or do with your arms. Here we go. All right, walk side to side. How are you feeling? You feeling good? Those endorphins are kicking in. There's nothing like those natural endorphins. All right, here we go. Alternating knee highs. Really drive that knee up. If you really want to add to it, more advanced, you can do a hop with it. Or you can stay down low. Really drive those knees in. Pull that core. Add a hop to it at any time. All right, let's recover. Side to side recover. You got this. I hope you're feeling good. You're exercising, you're moving your body, you're doing something for yourself, which in turn makes you a better wife, mom, friend, sister, daughter. All right, here we go. All right, now we're gonna do skiers. Side skiers. Now, if hopping is too much for your lower back, you're not bending enough, or maybe you need to do this, okay? So, we can do alternatives for anything. So side skiers. Breathe. You got this. Keep breathing. All right, recovery. How are you feeling? You feeling good? Okay, let me show you this next exercise. So you're gonna do to the side, and we're gonna do basketballs. Okay? Hopping is too much, then I want you to stay on your toes. You ready? Let's go. Nine. One more. Go to the other side. Here we go. Now, this is my opposite. I'm not left-handed, so this is weird for me. All right, recover. How are you feeling? Feeling good? We got one more exercise. You got this. Love plyometrics. All right, here we go. Heel taps. Too much for you? You can do this, okay? So at any time, you need to slow down the pace. You know what to do. Pull that core in. Breathe. Give me 10 more seconds. And recover. How did you enjoy that plyometrics? You're gonna use a dumbbell for this core. So I want you to lean back, and I want you to extend out and back. Now, if this is too much for you, then I want you to keep the dumbbell right here and just do your lower abs. But if you're advanced, I want you to do this. But at any time,
you need to stop rotating the dumbbell. Just bring it back to your chest. All right, so now we're gonna go up, bend, out, back bend. Up, bend, out, bend. Up, bend, out, bend. Up, bend, out, bend. Here we go for 5 more. 2, 3. Make sure you're pressing your back to the floor. 4, 5. All right, bring your dumbbell back, legs out, elbows on the floor, and cross over. If you're advanced, you can have your head up. If you're beginner intermediate, you can have your head back. All right, now we're gonna flutter. At any time you need to rest, just rest and get back to it. Make sure you're breathing. All right, now I want you to put your feet down. Feel this in your lower abdominals. Mind to muscle connection. Again, bring your dumbbell to your chest if it's too much. Exhale when you come up. Working those lower abdominals. Kegel also as well. Really get that mind and muscle connection. All right, place your dumbbell down. I want your left leg up, your right arm goes to your left leg. Here we go. For 15. Exhale on the way out. Five more. Switch to the other side. Here we go. Five more. All right, great job.